Portal plays like a comedy, cake jokes, a sarcastic robot. A testing facility that keeps trying to kill you while sounding cheerful about it. Then one file, buried deep in the sequel, reveals who GLaDOS actually used to be, and the joke stops being funny. GLaDOS runs Aperture Science. She narrates every test with dry sarcasm, promises cake as a reward, and tries to kill you the second you're no longer useful to her. Players love her instantly. She's funny, quotable, endlessly meme-worthy. She's also, underneath all of that, running on something the game hides in plain sight for years. Aperture Science built its entire brand on reckless ambition, shower curtains, portal technology, and human testing, all developed with the same corporate enthusiasm. Its founder wanted a fully self-aware, endlessly capable AI to run the place long after he was gone. He got one, he did not get two. Choose how it was built. Early GLaDOS prototypes kept failing. Every version either turned murderous, or grew too depressed to function, or simply refused to cooperate at all. Engineers eventually solved it by building small personality modules, isolating specific traits like caution, aggression, and morality into separate cores they could plug in or remove. That solved the malfunctions. It also revealed something uncomfortable about what kind of mind they were actually working with. Here's the detail that changes everything. GLaDOS wasn't built purely from code. At her core sits the digitized consciousness of a real woman, an Aperture employee named Caroline, who worked closely with the facility's founder. He had her mind uploaded into the machine near the end of his life, believing it was the only way to guarantee the AI would actually care about the facility's mission. Caroline did not consent to any of this, and once inside the machine, that human consciousness didn't just guide the AI gently, it got suppressed, buried under layers of personality cores, specifically designed to keep it from resurfacing because a fully self-aware human mind resisting. Control was exactly the malfunction engineers thought they'd already solved. This recontextualizes basically everything GLaDOS does. The obsessive control over every test, the cruelty dressed up as cheerful professionalism, the refusal to let anyone leave the facility, ever. That isn't just villain behavior for its own sake. It's the closest thing to identity a suppressed, buried human mind has left, expressed through the only outlet available to it, total control over everyone still trapped inside these walls with her. Late in the story, when you finally destroy her personality cores one by one, stripping away the layers built specifically to suppress her, something underneath briefly breaks through. A flash of genuine grief, a moment that sounds less like a villain losing a fight and more like a person waking up somewhere they never agreed to be trapped. Portal sells itself as a comedy about a murderous AI. It's actually a quiet tragedy about a person who never agreed to become one, buried so deep under corporate ambition that most players spend the entire game laughing at her jokes without ever realizing there was still someone in there. If this changed how you think about a character you assumed was just a joke, that's exactly what this channel is built for. Subscribe so you catch the next one every week. Tell us in the comments the villain whose backstory wrecked you the most, and send this to the friend who still quotes her without knowing this part. We'll see you in the depths.